All right, this is the Ontario Police Department gang stalking. There they are right there. This is crossing path. They're an engineer light. It's me specifically. They're third parties that surround. This is the Ontario Police, and this is what they're monitoring. This is what they're hostile to. The kidnapping that they engaged in while I'm editing it online. They are being disbanded. The entity engaged in what is sounding sirens, that's audible activity. After they cross path, they're surrounding in the perimeter in their emergency vehicles that they're all going to be snatched out of because they're communicating a threat while the demon-possessed entity that is the City of Ontario is engaging in domestic terrorism, and I'm exposing it on the internet. I'm creating the page in order for their kidnapping that they committed, and it is a kidnapping. That's why they're still gang stalking now. That's called criminal summoning and engineer light. All right, the people of the state are engaging in the elements of monitoring with them. But the entity is crossing path by helicopter in the specific environment. This is the very heavily documented OVITT Family Community Library. You already know that the OVITT Family Community Library is a facilitating venue day and night. That's the Ontario Fire Department gang stalking with the Ontario Police Department. Michael Gherkin and Mike Lorenz, demon-possessed co-conspirators, engaged in the pattern of conduct in the City of Ontario. It's currently 8:52 p.m. The entity continues to weigh against itself with regard to the body of evidence that's going to have each of them removed, and it's going to have the disbanding, the inevitable disbanding of the Ontario Police. The entity is engaging what is communicating a threat while they're monitoring. The sound of sirens is audible activity. While they're flying in helicopters, it's crossing path. They're gang stalking under the fake moon behind this third party right here. That's P.O.C. All right, remember the entity is in the specific environment. When they're gang stalking by helicopter at the professional building, the fake moon is right over me. When they're gang stalking me and I'm walking from the library, the entity is maintaining this light source during the night and during the day. This is P.O.C. It is currently, again, 8:53 p.m. where the entity is sounding sirens, sounding helicopter activity, and this is with regard to knowledge in real time about what I am publishing on the internet, and it is about the kidnapping that Tracy Banks and the City of Ontario, the entity, including Starbucks, that's gang stalking. You're gang stalking as an entity. They engage in kidnapping as an entity, and that entity is very much engaged in what is ongoing gang stalking while their kidnapping is being published on the venue of the internet, and this is relevant to the prosecution and the disbanding of the Ontario Police Department. It's 8:53 p.m. B. Hook, L. Martinez, C. Torres, Nathan Morgan are going to federal prison. As sure as the Ontario Police Department is still gang stalking on Sunday, June 8, 2025. This is P.O.C.